Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Zelp and today we're going to talk about Mobile Legends. I think that's a bang bang at the back as well. It's basically a League of Legends ripoff, but what's unique about it is that you can play it on mobile, and the way they kind of made it possible is kind of interesting. So this is sort of like my go-to game currently if I have time to spare and I'm not in front of my computer, I'm out. And I want to introduce this game to you guys. I'm not going to explain the whole MOBA aspect of it, like like Dota, LL, that kind of basic gameplay where you run around in different lanes and fight. Instead, I'm going to introduce you guys to Magic Chess, which is kind of like League of Legends team fight tactics, TFT, and it's also something that I've covered before in this channel. Now, the reason why I want to do this is because this game, or at least in this mode, they call it Magic Chess, it's not very good at sharing the tutorial. They don't have a good tutorial for it. It's really hard for someone new to know which character is good, to know which faction or combo is good, to know which item is good. You really have to play a lot and slowly kind of learn each one of it. And to new players, it can be very frustrating. It's just not very friendly, and I'm here to try and make it a little bit easier. I have friends that play Mobile Legends, but they're not a big fan of this, and a lot of times when I ask them like if they want to play, and when they do play, they don't really know how to play. And I think that's the key reason why they don't like it, but then again, I could be wrong. Let's start by talking about customization. So this little guy over here, he is your little commander. You want to make sure that your commander doesn't die. If he dies, you lose. That's basically it. Now, at the start, the default is going to be this guy, which is Harper. Later, you can actually purchase other commanders, and they all have a price. You can pay with in-game currency, or you can buy them with diamonds, which is basically cash item thing. But I want to use the default, simply because I don't have the rest, but also because you're probably gonna start off with this, right? So when you start, you're gonna get this thing which is called Shield. It's a very basic ability. What it does is it gives you 10 shields. You can absorb extra 10 damage, and this is throughout the entire game. It doesn't regenerate after it gets damaged, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So like having extra 10 health. However, once you play enough, your little commander will level up and you're going to get another ability which is called block. You have to choose one out of whatever ability that's given. So in this case, I've chosen block. The reason why is because it allows you to choose which round you want to negate all the damage from. So if you see that, oh, you know that you're going to take a lot of damage from this round from this particular player, using block can actually save you more damage than just having like the first ability called shield, that reduce 10 damage. So for example, if you're in the late games, damage done to you is a lot higher, and let's say it's going to do 20 damage. By using this ability, you prevent yourself from taking 20 damage, which is already twice as good as this one. So there's a lot of good potential for this particular ability. I'm kind of losing my voice here. The next one is Initiator. This is kind of a high level thing. I feel it can be used really well because it helps you get to that maximum interest rate really quickly. It also allows you to roll for better common heroes to get that 3-star common hero a lot quicker. So there are ways to play with this, but I don't want to overcomplicate things. I'm just going to use the shield for this particular demonstration, and we're off. So the rest I'm going to explain in the game. A typical game can take about 20 minutes to finish. Yeah, so we're going to have a lot of time to talk. Let's go. Okay, the matching system is kind of like, it depends on your rank. If your rank is really high, you'll match you with really high ranks. However, if you have a friend and he's really low rank, it's going to follow the one that has the highest rank. At the start, you're going to see numbers. It really doesn't matter which one you pick. Just pick any number. What it does is that each number kind of holds like 3 heroes. And you don't really know, and there's no way to find out what heroes is in them. You just pick and hope that you're lucky and get the one that you want. Okay, so right now I'm actually going to force a build. Okay, normally when you play this kind of games, what you want to do is you want to be able to go with the flow and widen your knowledge of different builds, so that if you are lucky enough to get, you know, majority of a certain build, then you should go for that build. But I'm gonna force a build. I'm gonna force a build called the Weapon Master. And what this does is that if I have, one second really quick, actually I think I'm gonna take this. Okay, so how this works is that if I have at least 3 Weapon Master, which I do on the field, as you can see, this sword thingy, the red sword thingy, if I have at least 3, it will recover 25% health based on the damage that I deal. So it's basically lifesteal. And the reason why I want to talk about this particular build or combo is because I feel like this is one of those easy to explain ones. I feel like the other good one is the assassin build, but the mechanic of the assassin jumping to the back and the small little tips and tricks is a little bit advanced in my opinion if you want to hear the full story, so I'll leave it for a different day. So today we're going to talk about Weapon Master. I also feel like it's one of those things, like if you are new to an MMO, like people will say, oh, you're new to this game, you should play like warrior kind of thing. So I feel like this is a good training wheel to start with. So all you have to do is just purchase anything that has that sword on, right, and just play it out. Okay, and then slowly try and understand what's so good about that particular character. And I'm also going to try and explain as much as I can as we play through, but obviously I won't be able to cover everything, but I'm gonna try. So this guy, immediately I win because he has no minions on his field. It's impossible to have no minions on the field. The reason why is because at the start it will throw 3 minions for you, and then at the start of that particular round it will automatically take 3 minions and put it in front. So what this guy did is that he sold all 3 of his minions in order to get his goal, his saving to increase, and by doing that he will actually get more later. So this is the amount of gold that I have. I have 11. All right, if I click on it, you can see there's a special point that says interest. For every 10 gold owned, you will get an extra 2 interest. The limit is 4. So if I have 20, I get 4. If I have 30, I still get 4. I don't get any more. Now, the sooner you get to 20, the sooner you can keep up to 20, the sooner you can start rolling while having the maximum amount of interest. And I believe that's what that guy is doing. Another reason why you want to lose is because you want to get your health as low as possible. And the reason why you want to do that, I'm going to explain in just a little bit, like after a minute or something. While we are waiting, let me explain a little bit about this button. So this is the one that shows you how many combos or what combos you have. This one shows you which character did the most damage. And this is important, and I'm going to talk about why later. So this is called the Fate of Box, right? The one with the lowest health gets to pick first. So this guy was the one that lost on purpose so that he can pick first and pick something good. Whereas me, I'm all the way over here. I get to pick second to last, right? Because we kind of won every single match so far. But later we're actually going to start losing. Maybe not on purpose, but the reason why is because we do want to get our health a little bit lower to get this Fate of Box and also the third stage Fate of Box. Those are going to be important for winning. So over here I have some gold. I can purchase experience so that I level up. So I actually use my gold to level up. The amount of minions that you can put on the field depends on your level. So if I'm level 5, which is shown here, again I have up to 5 minions. Sometimes you see there's more than 5 minions on the field. It's because they are either summoned minions, or they can be clones. Okay, so we kind of want this pretty easily. Our objective is really to get up to 6 Weapon Master, and after that look at our hand and see what we have and maybe play around with the other stuff and get the rest, right? So over here you can see that I have 2 of this wrestler, and if you really look at it, I only have 1 wrestler. So where's the other wrestler? It's because just now during the Fate of Box, I took an item which is this one. And what this does is that it gets a wrestler synergy. So whoever that I put it on, he becomes a wrestler. So therefore now I have two wrestler. And what wrestler does is that have a 15% chance to stun an enemy for 2 seconds. So these two characters right now, this guy and also this guy, when he attacks, there's a 15% chance to stun enemies for 2 seconds. Another good synergy that I think goes well with Weapon Master is going to be this one. It's called Abyss. And what this does is it reduces, oopsie, wait 1 second. Let me just take a look. Actually, I think I'm gonna buy another level and put this guy in. All right. Remember, I want to keep this at 20 and above so that I have the maximum interest gain. I'm gonna move this over here real quick. All right, let's continue talking about this. So Abyss will reduce enemies' physical defense by 12, and if you have four, it's gonna reduce even more to 35. And this goes very well with Weapon Master because Weapon Master heals yourself based on the damage you deal. If you reduce that defense, you do more damage, therefore you heal more. I hope that makes sense. And also, most of the Weapon Master are they are physical damage types, so it goes really well. Okay, I'm gonna take this, and then we're gonna put this to, I guess, this guy, and I'm just thinking a little bit here. All right, now the next thing I want to talk about is that each individual character has their abilities as well. So for example, this guy, Argus, if you look over at his ability, he says that Argus Demonic Blade charge over time, fully charged, his next basic attack hits twice rapid. He has a passive. When receive a deadly attack, Argus transform into a fallen angel and become immune to death for 2.5 seconds. Right? So this means that if he's about to die, he stops dying for 2.5 seconds. And I'm using him as the front line to tank, so that all the damage goes to him, and then he will eventually, take a lot of damage in that 2.5 seconds without lowering his health, if that makes sense. Okay, so again, I'm buying everything that has this label on. Now, because I have a little bit more knowledge, I know that this girl, Rafaela, she can actually pair with another Weapon Master to get Monastery of Light. Okay, and hopefully you can find that other Weapon Master soon so that I can show you what I'm talking about. Meanwhile, let's just hope that we win most of the fights. I do kind of want to take damage because I won the Fate box here, but it's fine as well if we can keep winning. Reason why is because there is a winning streak bonus as well, which I just lost. I had a 7 winning streak bonus, and that will give me even more coin as you get even more kills. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. Nothing much, no problem. Actually, I think I'm gonna take this girl, I'm gonna put it over here. So now we have another synergy. It's called Cyborg. So all the cyborgs that I have, which is this two, has an extra 200 health. 2,000 health, which is also a lot. Okay. This is kind of a support. You can actually see the support logo here. And what this guy does is that when she attack, if the attack goes through someone, an ally, it heals the ally as well. Okay. My prefer build is actually assassin builds, which is, I think this guy is kind of going for. You can see an assassin blinking around. Yeah, his build is actually the build that I would usually go for. It's really nice. Another famous build that a lot of people go for is this dragon thing. Let me see what's the name. It's called Dragon Altar. Now the reason why you kind of want to get low health is because you want to get this thing that this guy just taken. Over here there's a button. If you click, you can see some description. The description doesn't tell you exactly what the thing does. It does give you a really rough idea. So I'm going to, actually I'm going to take this guy over here. Is a Weapon Master. So that thing that the person took allows you to have extra capacity to put things in front. We're going to talk more about that in just a bit. But for now, let's just see what we can do here. Do we have enough? No. Okay, I'm actually gonna play this guy because this guy's really good. And let's take a look at items. For this one, Wrestler, because it can kind of stun enemies, you kind of want to give it to someone that could attack really fast. I believe his ultimate, he attacks rapidly with 3 strikes. So chances of stunning someone when he do that is actually pretty good. So I think the Wrestler synergy is really good for him. It's not stunning though. There you go. There goes the stun. Thank God. Okay. Now this is the guy that actually took a lot of damage at the start. But he is slowly recovering. This game can really go really weird. Like you can lose up to 1 health and suddenly win the game. Based on, I guess, luck at some point as well. Okay, so we have a lot of coin now. We're gonna use some of that to play this guy. So this is the guy that has this monastery of light. What this does is that all heroes gain 100 magic defense, which is a lot. And this is one of the reasons why I don't recommend playing magician builds, because magic builds, if someone were to come out with that particular combo, it can really ruin your damage by a lot. So the go-to seems to be more physical based damage builds, if that makes sense. Okay, I think this is the guy that we lost to before, but right now we are kind of kicking him. There you go, he turned into that angel thing and neglected whatever damage. He is almost dead in 1 more hit. Next round is going to be we're going to be fighting against, what do you call, monsters. Monsters are generally not that strong, so you don't really have to put too much into it. Just roughly would do. So let's see, this guy is a cyborg. Actually, since we already have 6 of these, I'm gonna put him in. I'm actually gonna sell this guy away, and then let me think. Since I don't have a cyborg, I don't need this girl, Angela, so we're gonna sell her as well. Let me think. We can use 1 more Abyss, which is over here. So we're gonna try and play him out if possible. Actually, there is a magician. There's also Abyss that I remember is really good. Okay, we're gonna get the wrestler synergy so that someone else, there you go, this is the magician I was talking about, so that we can get someone else to stun. This one also has stun. Let's take it as well. Okay, we're gonna go through the items real quick later. Just give me a second. I'm gonna actually give this to him. Oh boy, how do I what do I put in? Oh no, I don't have enough time. So this is the problem, and I feel like a lot of people have the same problem as well, is the time factor. You'll find yourself in a situation where you just feel like you don't have enough time to be doing things, but it's okay. So we're losing to this fight. He has 1 that is a 3-star. Oof, that hurts. But don't worry, we'll slowly overcome it. Slowly but surely. Okay, we can still have up to 2 more characters in the field. Now, this is where I'm going to use this item, mirror device, right? So we have 2 of this. So we make 1 of them, use the mirror device, and pop, there's 3, and then we have a 2-star. That's what we do. And I kind of buffed him pretty hard. I'm gonna move this guy to the side because he's a little bit weak. You want to put the tankier ones over at this side to fight whatever, because a lot of people like to put their units here as well, like how we put ours at this corner. So you want to put those that tankable ones at the part where they can tank. Okay, let's talk a little bit about one of the items, which is this one. It's very famous and it's also really good. It's called Golden Staff. It increases your attack speed, but the unique passive that it does is that basic attack will increase his attack speed by 2.5% endlessly. So the longer he attacks, the stronger he becomes. That's what basically it does, right? The longer he attacks, the stronger he becomes. So you want to put it on something that doesn't die immediately, and then it gets super strong. So by playing this over here, we have another Abyss set. So therefore now all the enemy heroes has his defense reduced by 35, which is really good. Now what I want to do is I just want to roll for good rolls. Oh, I think this is the guy that we lost to just now. Let's see if we can win this particular match. I think we can. We're already killing his 3 stars. There you go, 3 stars down. I think we're gonna win that one. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just trying to take as many as I can and rank up my characters. Those that haven't reached 2 star should be 2 star by the next stage, hopefully. Okay, now we have a problem because our health is relatively high in comparison with the rest. So what this means is that when we come to the fate box, we might not get this one, get capacity, which is one of the important items I feel in the game. Let's just hope that they don't need it. We lose one, we lost the other one as well, so we can no longer get it. I'm gonna get this one. This is actually really good, but at the same time I feel like I can get this synergy and then it would be pretty good as well. Okay, let's see what else can we do. Let's try and get this guy. So right now here is full. We don't really have a choice. We have to sell something if we want to keep rolling. We do have a decent amount of coin, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell this guy. We're not using him actually, I just didn't realize, so he's been hogging that spot. We're gonna get those that has only 1 and upgrade to 2 star first. This one will have to wait. Okay, we're gonna roll again. Oh, this one also has 1, so the one that needs to wait, I sell it first. Buy that one. I might actually want to let go of this guy, Martis, simply because, oh, we actually might lose this one. Simply because he's a white and he's not really helping much. His damage is not really good. So we'll sell that so that we can roll a little bit more. Okay, we'll get this back. Ugh. What just happened there? Actually, I don't really know. Okay, we got 2 upgraded. Do we want to hold one just in case? Maybe. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what else we have. There you go. Nice upgrade. But we can't play him in because we don't have enough slot. If we got that get capacity item, we can play him in and we have a really nice full set with 4 of the wrestler that gives it a 30% chance of stunning, which is so good. Okay, this one also has a 3 star. I think we have no problem here because this guy over here, you see his name is orange, right? That means it's a higher rarity. Just to show you guys here, there you go. So it starts with white, then green, blue, purple, orange. So the orange one is a higher rarity. They are generally a lot stronger. So a 2 star one is actually as good as a 3 star sometimes. Oh, we took a lot of damage from this one. Hopefully we can get that item soon, because otherwise we can't put this out. We don't have our full set. Next one is gonna be against creeps, which is not gonna be that bad. So we are just purchasing things to try and rank up if possible. Okay, remember you want to keep it above 20, right? Now, since we talked about the rarity, I also want to say that the percentage here is the percentage of you encountering those rarity. At the later games, you're going to have higher percentage of encountering like purple at 28%. But at the beginning of game, you actually have a really high percentage of getting the whites. So what this means is that if you have the money to roll early, you have the tendency to get those whites, what do you call? Those 3 star whites early. And that's really good. Okay, let's take a look. Do I want dragon? No, I want a copy. And this one will give immunity for a bit, which is also good. I think I'm going to give this to, we're going to see who can do the most damage next, right? So it's going to be you. And that is you as well. Okay, let's see how this goes. Meanwhile, I need to focus on buying and selling stuff. Whew, look at this chaos. I think I'll win this fight. It looks like I can win this fight. So he is going for that dragon altar build that I talked about. And it kind of revolves around 1-1, this girl. But it wasn't strong enough. Nice try there. I need to survive 2 more fights. If I can survive 2 more fights, by the time we reach the fate box thing, I think I can get the thing that I'm trying to get. Alright. So let's see. I'm gonna sell this just so that I have the slot to purchase this. Oh boy, this is tough. Oh no. See, the chance of getting another white is so low. It's so low. I just need 1 more though. If I have 1 more, I can make a 3-star Zilong. Oh, is this the guy that I lost to? I think so. See, his archer at the back is really painful and has a lot of good items. So that's the reason why I lose to this fight. It's because of that archer. If I have an assassin to go behind, I might be able to win to take him out. Nope. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna put out my shield so I actually negate or did not take hit from that. Whew. I might not be able to win this fight, I think, but we should be able to get pretty far though. Okay, maybe 2nd place, hopefully. Okay, I'm gonna use the item. Remember this mirror device to get my 3-star Zilong. And then now we can try and get other stuff. We have a lot of cash, so we need to start using them. Sure, why not? We never know. Usually I try to avoid anything that's white, because the chances of encountering them is just so low. Oh no. It's just him and me right now. If I survive this... Oh, dang. If I survive that, I think I can win. If I can just put my last minion on, because he has the ability to jump, stun, and go to the back. So maybe I can take that guy out. I'm not too sure. Anyways, I think that's pretty good. I get number 2. You want to get to at least within the 4th place. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is good. 5th place, not so good. Simply because below the 4th place, you'll actually get negative points. So you actually go down in points. However, above that, you'll get more. If you get 1st place, I believe you get like 30 points, if not mistaken. And that's just kind of how the system goes. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this. Or maybe I should show you like the rewards as well. At 2nd place, you get this much. 1st place, you get like 100 plus. So even though I'm playing this most of the time, I could kind of use the coin here that I make to support myself to do well in the whole MOBA aspect of the game as well. So something to think about, I guess. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.